Welcome to Renowned Donor, our daily English news bulletin on Netflix VTC 10. I'm Ngọc Nhân speaking from Hanoi. Every day we bring you comprehensive and up-to-date information on Vietnam and following a major story on Sunday. Vietnam and Japan promote handicrafts trade. France star ballet dancers to perform in Hanoi. And Tamuk Ogrier Square Roll, flavor of the Vietnam Sea. A seminar to promote the Vietnam export of wooden and rodent products to the Japanese market recently took place in Ho Chi Minh City. The event was jointly organized by the Vietnam and Japanese authorities.
Indoor wooden products account for the largest component of wood furniture and imports to Japan each year and were worth nearly $1.5 billion. Imports from Vietnam are mainly wooden furniture for the bedroom, kitchen and office. Japanese officials say they prefer products with unique characteristics and high added value to improve the quality of their lives. Almost 92% of the commodities flowing between Japan and Vietnam will be exempted from tax between 2010 and 2012. In addition to agriculture, forestry and aquatic products, industrial products will also enjoy a tax reduction along with high incentives from Japan.
Data by the Vietnam Automobile Manufacturers Association or VAMA show that auto sales in Vietnam have recovered in recent months. The recovery resulted in the year-on-year increase of 3% in the first 9 months of this year.
VAMA said auto sales including SUVs, passenger cars, commercial vehicles and bus chassis in the first 9 months rose to 80,678 units. Vietnamese car maker Trường Hải retained its leading in terms of sales among 17 manufacturers in Vietnam. The firm's sales surged 29% on year to 23,413 units between January and September. Toyota ranked second with 22,106 units, up 27.4% on year.
Vietnam recently set the foreign investment into the country's stock market and through purchases of stakes in Vietnamese companies total $1 billion between January and September. Foreign portfolio investment into Vietnam in the same period of last year was $940 million. The figure did not include the government's $1 billion overseas bond sale in 2010. And now we'll review the major events over the past week.
The Vietnam Post and Communications Group, or VNPT, has recently received a Broadband InfoVision Award in Paris. The prestigious award is presented annually by the UK's Informa Telecoms and Media Group.
A delegation from the German Federal Ministry of Food, Agriculture and Consumer Protection recently paid a working visit to Vietnam and held a working session with the Vietnam Dairy Products Joint Stock Company or Vinamilk. The ministry's State Secretary Robert Koch said Germany can supply breeding colts and farming technology to Vinamilk as well as assist Vinamilk in penetrating the German market.
Vin Sam Company and 5 Japanese partners will set up a $2 million joint venture project in central province of Phu Nhân. The Japanese firm will contribute $1.2 million, a fish freezing vessel that can preserve fish at -60 degrees Celsius, and a 30-ton transport boat. The Japanese firm will transfer the technology to the Vietnamese companies for tuna processing. Moreover, they will help local firms develop a brand name for Vietnamese tuna products.
Vietnamese and international experts gathered in Hanoi on Wednesday at the International Conference on Vietnam Science, Technology and Innovation, or STI. The conference focused its discussion on the role of STI in Vietnam's development and the role of the strategy and STI institutions. The conference saw the introduction of an international advisory board, including 10 international experts from a variety of sectors and countries, such as Austria, Denmark, and France. They will contribute their expertise and experience to Vietnam in developing SDI policies and strategies until 2020.
The Japan Foundation Center for Cultural Exchange is holding an exhibition entitled Japan, the Kingdom of Characters from October 6th to the 23rd in Hanoi. Famous Japanese characters such as Ultraman, Hello Kitty, Doraemon, and Pokemon are being exhibited in the forms of photographs, statues, and video presentations. Comic books and animation in Japan have attracted the attention of the worldwide audience.
The second Japan-Vietnam Music Festival will take place at the Hanoi Opera House on Sunday. Japanese performers will include singer and actor Sugi Ryotaro, folk singer Godai Natsuko, and the band Winds, among other acclaimed musicians. The performance will be screened on the outside of the Opera House and out on the Vietnam Television and Japan's NHK channel.
The festival for German beer lovers called Oktoberfest will take place in Ho Chi Minh City this month. Beer lovers will have a chance to enjoy the best of German beer in a traditional Bavarian beer garden atmosphere, German food delicacies, and German folk music. Attendees can also take part in games and win attractive prizes from lucky draws. The event is expected to attract 15,000 people. Vietnam Journal. It's not just news, it's life in Vietnam.
More than 140 artists from 23 countries of Vietnam ceremonial singing clubs will perform in the National Cultural Festival in Hanoi from October 13th to 16th. The festival is aimed to encourage the development of the ancient art.
The artists will compete in 4 categories: singing at communal halls in villages, singing at royal palaces, singing in homes, and head-to-head competition. Many of the artists performing at the festival are candidates for the honor of Vietnamese People's Artist and Meritorious Artist. In addition, a seminar on preserving and promoting culture will be held next Thursday. The festival and seminar are part of the National Action Program for protecting and developing the cultural heritage. This traditional music was recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of mankind in 2009.
2 friendly stars of the Opera de Paris Theatre, Dorothée Gilbert and Stéphane Boulogne, will join Vietnamese dancers from Vietnam National Opera and Ballet in one-night show in Hanoi on October the 10th. The show is choreographed by Jean-Paul Javier and Bertrand Dat, director of the French National du Rhin Theatre.
The artists will perform extracts from popular European ballet pieces like Raymonde, Les Sylphides. Especially a Vietnamese piece, namely Mitchell's Wedding, will be presented by both French and Vietnamese dancers. This is the result of a whole month of hard work by both the choreographers and dancers. Bertrand Dat once choreographed the Vietnamese piece Love Story at the Old Citadel last November. It was meant to celebrate the 1000th founding anniversary of the capital city. Dorothée Gilbert was made an étoile, the highest rank, at 24 in a performance in Casse-Noisette, The Nutcracker by Rudolf Nureyev in 2007. On his part, Stéphane Boulogne was appointed étoile in 2010 after his latest performance as Soulard in Rudolf Nureyev's version of La Bayadère.
Recently, the Singapore-based Travel Trade Gazette, or TTG Asia, has awarded Vietnam's Viettravel and other 15 Asian travel agencies with the Best Travel Agent Award in Bangkok, Thailand. Viettravel is the only tourism company in Indochina to receive this award.
There were in total 79 travel companies from different service areas attending the 22nd award ceremony. This year, the organizing board granted 51 travel supplier awards, 16 travel agent awards, 4 outstanding achievement awards, and 8 travel hall of fame awards, which honor companies winning TTG Asia prizes. At least 10 times initiated by TTG Asia magazine since 1989, the annual program aims to recognize the best travel agents and suppliers throughout Asia. TTG Asia is a prestigious magazine that updates news about tourism industry in Asia, including hotels, airlines, global distribution system, and national tourism organizations.
Vietnam's coastal city of Hai Phong is not only well known for beautiful landscapes, but also for special coastal cuisine, including chả mực or grilled squid roe. In the following report, we'll get to know more about this delicacy.
Hai Phong is a coastal city with plentiful and attractive seafood dishes. Go Dao Market on Chinese Street is famous for seafood, particularly chả mực or grilled squid roe. Squid roe is made from squid. This seafood is rich in nutrients and vitamins. Fresh squid can be cooked in different ways such as boiling, frying, and boiling squid. The most common dish is chả mực. To make this delicious species of squid roe is not simple. It requires ingenuity and meticulosity. The squid used to cook must be freshly caught from the sea. Only thick and fresh squid can make fragrant and tasty grilled roes.
Cô làm ra cái chả mực này là năm nay là 12 năm. Thì là trước khi ở thành phố Hải Phòng này là chưa ai làm. Đấy là lần đầu tiên là cô làm. Bước đầu là cô bán hàng chỉ bán mực tươi không thôi. Thế là về sau cô mới nghĩ là mình làm thêm, đã có mực tươi rồi thì mình làm thêm cái món chả mực nữa mình bán kèm theo. Nói chung là cũng gặp nhiều khó khăn vì bước đầu cái tuổi đời của mình nó còn non nớt quá. Thế mới lại cái tuổi nghề của mình nó cũng chưa được dày dặn kinh nghiệm. Thế là cô cứ vừa làm cô vừa học hỏi kinh nghiệm. Tự mình là học hỏi mình thôi chứ cũng chẳng hỏi được ai, vì cũng chẳng ai người ta dạy cho mình mà cũng chưa ai người ta làm cái món đấy cả.
This dish looks simple, but the way to make it is quite sophisticated. All steps in the process must be done quickly. Otherwise, the completed grilled roe will be dry and hard. The roes should not be grilled too much, so that diners can still feel the freshness of the squid, filled with the flavor of the sea. Making the squid depends on aesthetic and the sophistication of the makers.
Như nhà cô làm như này là nó mộc mạc chất mực, không có phụ da, không có một tí chất gì hàn the để mình tạo độ dai cả. Cái gia vị thì trước tiên thì mình chỉ có mì chính này, bột nêm này, tiêu bắc này, với lại có một chút mỡ phần và tỏi. Thế nó chỉ có mộc mạc thế thôi, với một chút thịt là thôi, để cho nó dậy mùi thôi.
Grilled squid roe is very easy to enjoy. It can be eaten with rice, sticky rice, or simply boiled rice. This also can be a snack to eat when chatting with friends. That's quite an interesting meal, with rustic just luxurious quality. As a result, it's not only attractive to people living in Hai Phong, but also the tourists from everywhere.
The story about the Vietnam's coastal cuisine has wrapped up our Vietnam Journal for today. From all of us here at NetViet VTC10, thank you for watching and see you next week.